What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Man, we have a lot of things to be worried about. And I say that based on this topic because normally the the school of thought and the rule of thought is children are immature, they grow up, they live, they learn, they become adults, they have responsibilities, they become responsible, and then they become mature, thinking and acting adults. But the truth of the matter is, man, in 2025 and long before that, um, the adults, the adults seem to be far more immature than the children, or just as. But I will stick with the term far more immature because the children get a pass simply because they are children. This is a child. He's 7. He's 9. He's 4. He's 11. Whatever the case may be, those are the years where immaturity is absolutely uh, prevalent in young people because they are not mentally developed yet. They're not there yet. So just by nature itself, they're going to be less mature. They haven't experienced anything. But when you become of adult age and you have experienced things, you have supposedly developed mentally, and you still carry yourself like you was when you was a child in terms of parts of your thought process, parts of your decision making, parts of your emotional responses, um, thoughts of uh, the internal triggering mechanisms that are not under control. And social media has revealed that unto me. It's revealed that to me because, you know, I'm not just in the uh, the the complete. I'm not immersed completely in the world of young people. Um, but I can say that the majority of the immature acts, the majority of the foolishness that I see taking place in the world and on social media or via social media, it's always, not always, but it's mostly grown people. Mostly people who are supposed to be mature adults. And a lot of the things that they're doing resembles things that a very young person would do. A person that is in elementary school, a person that is in middle or high school, the reactionary um, movements resemble immature children. And that's why I say it's scary because it's like, wait a minute. These are our mothers, fathers, teachers, doctors, leaders, political leaders, religious leaders. These are our scholars. These are our those who provide entertainment. These are all the categories where you see this immaturity being displayed in front of the whole world. So it's no wonder and no surprise why the young people are so turned off by the so-called adults and have become numb to any words of wisdom that we might try to impart to them because they'll hear us say one thing and see us do something totally different. They'll hear us say what they shouldn't be doing and then turn around and watch us do the same thing or worse. They will see and we will see 30, 40, 50 plus year old men and women going back and forth on the internet like little whiny children, telling on each other, telling mama, telling the teacher. Well, he did that. Well, she did this to me. This is where we at. These are the grown people. These are our so-called leaders. It's all across the board. Nobody is exempt. No category is exempt. It's all the way across the board. So, with that being said, what should be the thought process? Who is the one who comes along and levels this thing out? It should be the man or woman in the mirror. You should be the one to say, well, you know what? Am I guilty of this? Do I do this? Do I participate in this kind of activity? And if the answer is yes, I do, then it's up to us to level out and become an example of how not to act, to rise above our own emotions, because the back and forth and all the different things that we see that take place online, we are just tunnel vision in terms of we're laser focused on who we trying to get back at because they came back and da. But the people on the sideline, they watching it and they're immature too. Because it's one thing to watch it like this. It's another thing to watch the controversy like this. Yeah, I want to see. So let's keep that in mind. Now, don't get me wrong now, because I got to make sure I say this. Sometimes you have to defend certain points as it relates to yourself. You have to defend yourself in certain points, you know. But there's even a way that you do that. There's a mature way to do that, you know. So don't get that confused. But some of the other lower level stuff, the lower level ways that we move are just like, gotta get out of that. So, are we really adults? Who's really more mature? Because the children are following the level that they own in terms of their mentality, and we're supposed to be the ones to bring them out of that. But now we need somebody to bring us out of it. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all later on with another one real soon. I appreciate y'all. Y'all leave a comment, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all agree, disagree, whatever the case is. Subscribe to the channel and share these videos. All right, catch y'all later. Peace.